We try, and we try.
This technology thing for the birds.
I can't do this every day.
Jay and I were
It's still
talking about it.
lagging. It's still lagging.
That's okay.
Jay and I were talking about it yesterday. It's like, because we were trying to put a new doorbell in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It took them like 4 hours.
Right.
Because it was a siding issue, and then it was.
Yeah, everything's a problem, and
Everything's a problem.
I think at the end of the year and the beginning of the following year, they make all these changes too. So sorry,
Trying
guys.
to improve things, and I have the same problem with my bookkeeping system. They try to improve things, and then you don't know how to do it anymore.
No.
Yeah.
And we end up having Kayla Googling
Yeah.
and walking me through the steps.
Right.
That's what we did too yesterday.
It's crazy.
Okay, let me enlarge this so that we can see what's going on.
Anybody there? Sorry, we're a
One
little.
of them days.
We went from early to late.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's just the way it
We
goes.
started 3 minutes early, and we're 6
There's
minutes late.
somebody.
Yeah.
Judy, good morning.
Sorry, Judy. We tried to go live with
Kristen.
StreamYard, and they gave us a big blurb that said, "Sorry, we're having trouble."
Facebook's not working.
It's not. Hi, Kristen. So, but anyway, so we're going to start all over. We're Sassy Silver Sisters, and I'm Kathy
Rhonda.
Kelly.
and Mama Sassy.
Suzette.
There's Suzette. Okay.
Hey,
Now,
hey.
our friends are now me and the
Yeah, I know.
regulars.
You got a crew.
Yeah, me and the crew have
got a crew.
decided that we are Sassy Friends. So,
Oh.
so our friends that pop in are Sassy Friends.
All right.
Okay. That
Yeah.
sounds good.
Yeah.
We need some more of that.
Yes. We need more sass in our life.
Depends on who you ask.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Don't ask your husband.
Yeah. They'll just roll their eyes. But then when we tell them how many followers we have,
Oh, they're
like,
friends with us now.
Yeah, really.
First it was, oh yeah, okay. Now it's like, guess what? And now everybody's telling everybody. How many years have we been doing this?
Long
A long time.
Yeah.
And now the other people who thought we were just being silly, which we are,
Thanks, Suzette.
are now telling everybody else. The kids are now not rolling their eyes. They are, how many followers you got now, Graham?
That's cute.
Yeah, so we're going to play with our new mics again because we want to get used to using them today.
How do we sound today?
Thank you, Suzette.
Because we don't know how we sound.
No, we don't have a sound
And
man
one
yet.
time we found out it was awful.
Oh, I know, it was horrible.
So,
And I think we went live on Facebook too.
yeah, and the sound was horrible.
Yeah. So just make sure that we sound okay. So today is video day, and we're going to do a Valentine's theme.
Can you tell?
And we're going to do crafts and snacks and stuff. And
Thanks, Suzette.
And we're also going to discuss a brand new segment that we're going to do for YouTube. So that's going to be fun. And maybe a couple of other videos. Oh, we're going to talk about sister wives. All these videos.
Got to.
Yeah, so make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because once they're done editing, that's where they go. And then we're going to talk about waffles.
Yeah.
So that's going to be an interesting video. So you have to watch for the waffle video on YouTube.
Yes, we have a special Waffle House we will be talking to.
Don't
Don't
give
give
it
it
away.
But we,
That's not giving it away.
No, but it's going to
Do
be
you know
fun.
how many Waffle Houses there are in
Be quiet.
the U.S.?
Okay, so anyway, go to our YouTube page, subscribe, hit the bell. That way you'll know when we have.
Yeah, hit the
videos.
notification bell. It tells you what you,
Yeah.
doesn't it? tell you what you would like to see.
Yeah, and in your subscription, you can, in the subscriptions that you have, it will give you all the new videos that are out for all the people that you subscribe to or
Right,
channels
right,
you subscribe
right.
to.
Right.
So we'll be in there too, but they will do a notification for our new
Yeah.
videos for
Yeah.
you. So
Right.
so anyway, go there.
And when
We're
you go
looking
there
for-
and watch a video, leave a comment. We might not catch it, but leave a comment because
it helps.
that
us.
helps. A like and a comment helps move the numbers for YouTube to give us more benefits once you reach a certain level. I don't know,
Right.
but they do. Like Facebook, the more you do on Facebook, the more stuff they give you to
Right.
reward you, so you keep doing things.
Right.
So anyway, and then Mama Sassy's headed to Arizona.
Traveling.
She's not
she
gonna
said
give up
enough
traveling."
of this frozen tundra we've been
Yeah.
having.
Actually,
it's
supposed to-
nice today.
Tomorrow's
except
supposed to
raining.
be
70.
75 here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Probably
warm.
80 in Arizona. So
Who
we'll see.
knows, really?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then it will go back to the 40s next week.
yeah.
So
This is weird.
It is weird.
yeah, it's bombing.
But that's
today.
the way it's been doing the
It's
past
kind of been
few
a like
years.
it's been a roller coaster ride with weather.
I want to
Yeah.
know. I want to know who's in charge of the weather because
His name is God.
I'm not so sure about that. Because you hear about these chemtrails and stuff.
Oh Lord, let's not get into that.
I think there are a few secrets we don't know about.
There's probably a lot of secrets, but we're not getting into that on this page. I
That
don't
could be
even
a
wanna deal
good
with it.
conversation.
No, not on this page.
Good brother.
Oh, we want to be here for everyone, not. Yeah, we're not going to be divided like the country. Gosh.
We are always divided.
Well, we can.
Sisters are always
All right, we
divided.
can have discussions on my other page. We won't do that here.
Oh.
We're the same, but we're different.
Yeah.
And I know the people that have followed us for a long time can tell. Like Darlene sends us craft ideas based on Rhonda won't get burnt with
glue gun.
glue gun,
No.
and the taste buds are different. So sometimes, like Kayla said, give these to Kelly. I think she'll really enjoy these, which I wouldn't. Whatever it was it hot something? I don't know. But
I don't
anyway.
remember. You
Yeah.
ask old minds to remember stuff. Forget it.
Oh yeah, and I really want to. We won't get to it today, but sooner or later we're gonna get to a video about. Yeah, no, I don't worry about that. About the on TikTok they do. I'm a stay-at-home mom because such and such, or you can tell I'm a this because of this. I want to do. I'm a senior citizen. Because when I'm talking to my sister and looking for my glasses and they're on my head.
No, you're talking to whoever and you're looking for your phone.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I've done that more than
Y'all gotta watch AFE because last week was hilarious. The lady that won, she was probably your age, and she was talking to her daughter
On the-
via video,
Okay.
and she's got her water bottle up here.
Her
and
water bottle?
She was thinking.
She was
It
thinking
took
she
her-
was on the phone.
It took her a few minutes, but she figured out. Her phone was sitting right there, and she just started laughing at herself.
Yeah,
because-
yeah, that's what I did. Because you don't realize how stupid you
What
really
are
are
you gonna
until
do?
you do something like that. Or I have taken my phone with the flashlight thing to look for my phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was
That's
on the
bad.
I was on the phone with my son one day, and he was telling me he switched carriers and he got a new phone. And
Oh, wow.
I just popped up. My brain went, well, I'm going to need your new phone number. And he goes, Mom.
That's
My
hilarious.
number didn't change.
I know. This is.
I'm sure he was worried about you.
Now he knows, Rhonda. Now he knows.
think
I
he
gotta
was
keep
worried.
track of my mother. She's not right in the head.
Well, Tuesday, I went to Ollie's and they got a new cart system like Aldi's where you have to put your quarter in, right? So this lady's in front of me and she's at the front of the carts.
Right.
And she said, I put a quarter in here and it won't unlock. And I'm
She's on the other
looking,
end.
Yeah.
I'm looking, I said, maybe we should go down the other end and it will release.
Yeah.
She goes, oh my goodness, she said. Oh, I just had a senior moment. And we're talking about this senior
call
moment
it
stuff
senile
all the way
moment.
through the store.
I
And, then
know.
and I didn't get a cart because I was just looking and she said, honey, she says, because I noticed you didn't get a cart. She said, if you need something and you want to use my cart, you can.
Mama Sassy's going to her house because sometime during whenever they had high winds and they have to replace her roof.
Yeah.
But she's excited because it's warmer there supposedly.
Right.
By the time she gets there, it might be colder. Who knows? Because the weather's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, talking about I don't call them senior moments anymore. I call them senile moments.
Yeah.
This is not right.
Yeah.
You get really, and when somebody, I don't know about you guys, but when I have this thought in my head about how something goes, and somebody else forgets and tells me something else,
You've lost that.
I pause a minute
Yeah.
because I think I'm wrong. So I have to think, now wait a minute, no. So, yeah. So like with Melanie's better, so she tells me stuff and I'm going, are you sure? It's on Wednesday. Or are you sure? And Mom tells me stuff and I'm going, wait a minute. So it's a big, deep, long pause of who's wrong?
Well, even the baby in the family.
Well, he's getting there.
Yeah, and he has this conversation going, and pretty soon,
Look at the camera.
pretty soon he says, "Where was I going?"
Yeah, and he's the one that says, because I repeat myself all the time. I've always done that, especially if I'm excited about something, like with Justin and Nicole's big sale they had over something they had no idea was going to bring that kind of money. So it's like a treasure. So I get all excited over this kind of stuff. And so I sat beside Randy the other day and I said, showed him, I said, I found a listing. And he looked at me and goes, you've showed me already. I know, I can't help it. I'm excited.
It runs in the family.
Oh my
I tell
gosh.
ya.
Yeah, we're not right. I don't know.
We're just getting older. That's the problem.
Uh,
Although, my trouble with names.
No, I've never
been able to remember names.
Me either. Me either. Ever.
And
Even
it's
as
like,
a kid.
even on the school bus, I was talking to this one guy. We were in high school, I guess.
Guys. She talks about guys
And
a lot.
this-
No.
He was telling me the names of his brothers and sisters, and they were all the names in my family.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
remember that?
I'm like, I might be able to remember that.
That's too weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
You know, I'm like, that doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't.
But yeah, names, no good. Never been able to remember names, dates,
No.
never. My brain, that portion of my brain,
Yeah.
I think was
Rhonda
left out.
Rhonda told me a long
Left
time
out.
ago, I have to remember so much. I choose which things I want to remember. I don't want to, I've got enough in here. I don't want to put any more in it. That's what she told me a long time ago. I get it.
When
I
you
get it.
have 3 companies that you're running, and you have, we had Jerry working for us, and I had a part-time help for Hubbard Road, and I did all the bookkeeping.
She did everything.
And the reception work on the days that I didn't have help.
She has
literally-
PTSD from
if
it.
I gave somebody, you're in charge of that.
That was
then
it.
I'm
You know.
done. It's
Yeah,
out of my
I don't
brain.
blame you. I don't blame you.
I'm just like, I don't have room for it.
I don't blame you.
And if they look at me and I'm like, well, that was your job. Not my job.
Suzette said, you're just making sure everyone is listening. And then she said, she's good with names, but the numbers, no. I'm not good with either one of them.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little dyslexic
You
because
seen
I
that-
get things backwards.
Seen that meme that said, what happened to, we used to have to dial the numbers,
Right.
Right.
Yes.
No, you had to remember the numbers.
but you had to remember the numbers.
Just-
Now,
yeah.
You just push a button.
But
You don't have to remember.
And my daughter-
Tell the story about.
my daughter
About-
was so upset with me because I don't know her number. I just don't.
I don't either.
I don't need to. I
Right,
can just
exactly.
bring it
we
up.
have contact.
What was that story about you losing, something happened and you couldn't remember somebody's number. Either you locked yourself out of the car or something and you had to contact
Somebody.
people, but you couldn't remember. You didn't know nobody's numbers because
Yeah.
it's all. You must have got locked out of your car.
I got
or
locked out of
something.
the car. I had to go into the store because I was at the store. My dog was in the car.
Oh no.
And yeah, I couldn't remember any numbers, so I had to, I don't know who I called. Maybe I called the house or something. I don't know. I ended up having to call 911 because my dog was in the car. It was a
Yeah,
hot day,
right.
and I hated to do it, but
you
I
had
couldn't get a
to.
hold of anybody.
Yeah.
And so anyway, yeah, 911. They wouldn't come if it was just my purse or locked
If you
in
were just
there.
locked, yeah.
But your
But
animal was
because
in
I
there.
had a dog.
Yes.
And she was just getting over surgery. I'd
Oh,
taken her to
no.
the vet. So I called, and they came right away.
Good.
And I said, I feel so bad. No,
I know.
no. This is what we do. And so they got me out.
Oh, that was nice.
That's good.
Because my dog locked me in is what happened.
Because he stood up on the door.
She stood up on the door and locked. Of course, she
Oh.
don't know. She's a
No,
dog.
I know.
And
Oh
I'm
my
going,
gosh.
Snip, do this. And she would not.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm tired now.
Yeah. That was terrible.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Your keys and everything were in there, evidently.
Well, I went to get gas is what happened.
Oh, okay.
And
Right.
the keys are in ignition.
Yeah.
Right.
And I looked good. Everything's in there. Car, my phone and purse and all that stuff. And I didn't think.
I've
Well,
locked
you
myself
know-
out so many times. I do not leave the keys in the car.
The one
For
good
getting
thing
gas,
about the
nothing.
cars like mine with the fob and the push button
Yeah,
start,
now they won't do it.
your car
Yeah.
will not lock with
Right.
that fob inside it.
Right.
Oh, really?
That's a good.
Oh, it won't.
Oh, and another
No.
thing we found out too with the push button starts and
Yeah.
well, ours you can start it with the app.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So when the winter will start it up and let it sit for a bit,
Right.
and you go in and it stops.
Yeah.
It's a security feature
Right.
because they found out that people were leaving their car on and people would steal the cars.
Right.
Well,
So now, unless
Leroy's truck, when his used to do that, his older truck, had the remote start.
yes,
First, he had to lock the truck
oh, no, I
before
don't
the
have to do that.
remote start would work.
Don't. It just stops when you get in the car.
Because when he first tried
Whether
it,
you have the key fob or not,
Yeah.
it stops.
right.
Yeah.
I think his new truck does that too,
It's a security feature.
Yeah.
So people won't steal your
which is
vehicle.
great.
It's a good
Which
thing.
is great. So
See how we go from. Okay, anyway. So, our new segment is going to be on YouTube. It's going to be about sisters having conversation, either serious, funny, whatever. And we're trying to think of a name for it. So, if our sassy friends can
All right.
help help us think of a name.
I'm gonna give you a couple that we have on here.
And
so
you can
get
come
an
up with something
idea.
totally different.
Just put it in the comments, and we'll look at it before we make
You
our
know,
decision.
naming something is really hard.
It is hard.
Anyway, here's a couple that we had on here because we were gonna drink coffee and talk and have just like conversations between us
Yes.
Mhm.
as we're videotaping it.
Yes.
So it's called one of the ones was Sisters Caffeinated Conversations. Another one was Sisters Steaming Sips.
Oh, Lord, I don't like the steaming
That's
part.
for the SSS.
Sips and Sisters, and some of these are too long, so.
Yeah, it's quite a few.
Sisters Coffee Chronicles. I'm not sure about that
That's
one.
something different, though.
Sisters Brew, which is kind of cute because, we're drinking coffee or whatever, and also
Sisters brew up a conversation.
brew is like sometimes we get in heated conversations,
Yes.
so it's kind of a brew thing, But anyway, those are some that we came across.
Well, it doesn't have to have sisters, right? Because that one says blend of coffee, laughter, and deep reflection.
Kathy
That's
came
not
up with
the
these
name.
names this
No.
long.
No, I didn't come up with them. They were
Okay.
suggestions.
I
They
think-
were AI text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
You're listening to AI?
I'm
Yeah.
getting suggestions.
sure, why not? It's better than our suggestions.
I know, better than
No,
yours.
names this long are not good.
But you don't have to use the
No,
whole thing.
it's a
like if these are
suggestion.
suggestions.
Yeah.
So we're trying to come up with.
This is a reason you don't listen to AI, so. Because
Because
Whatever.
what?
it thinks
Whatever.
it's so
This
smart.
is our discussions. But what are the ideas you come up
It's a
with?
very helpful tool.
This
I
should
think
be
it is.
our first
I agree
video.
with Taylor, shorter's better.
Yes, shorter's better.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Well, here's one. Talk to your sister.
Yeah, I don't like
No. Because she doesn't like talking to her sisters.
that. They're too opinionated. Oh boy. So anyway, those are a few.
Yeah, we'll check the comments.
We're trying to
She
figure
said
it
likes
out.
the brew one.
We need. You like the brew one, Sisters
Yeah.
Brew? It almost sounds witchy too.
I know.
Uh oh.
Sisters brewing up conversation for sisters brew. Conversations that blend with coffee.
No.
But it doesn't have sisters in it.
Yeah.
Rhonda wants sisters in it.
I think it should have sisters in it, don't
I
you
so,
think?
too.
Oh.
So anyway, that's it. So we better get on with it.
Yeah, I know. We're in thought now. But- okay, all right. We should
I'll
talk
have
on
it
our
for bed.
videos.
We actually think.
Oh, yes. You can't trust our thinking. though.
Hey,
Mom always says, you know, I had a thought, and I'm going, oh no. Okay, everybody, wish us luck, and we will talk to you later.
If you come up with any names,
Yeah,
just
our
write them in
sis-
the comments.
We need help.
Hey,
In
Judy.
more ways than one. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll talk to you later. Let me see how do I get off of here? I need help. Help. Let's see.
It took her a while to get us on live, so
Well,
might take a while to get us
There
off.
were technical difficulties.
Yeah, don't blame it on me.
It's right there. It says end
Oh,
live.
yeah.